We should be live on YouTube. Oh shoot, I didn't fix that. Actually, I have to quickly fix that.
You're not live.
What do you mean I'm not live? I am now.
No, I was talking to Maddie.
Yeah, I gotta fix it here. Podcast. Three.
No, I am live.
And public. There, now it should be live.
Alright, is it alright if I go ahead?
Yeah, you go ahead and start yours. I'm going to go ahead and get everything situated for here.
Okay. Well, hello everyone. My name is Wildstyle. We're actually doing something a little different on my YouTube channel tonight. We're actually doing a podcast, if I can say it correctly. If I can get it out of my mouth. We're doing a podcast. We are doing Emergency Responders podcast, which basically, Emergency Responder actually is a group which I'm a part of. I'm not. I'm more of a civilian. I'm not really any like emergency responder or anything. But we do have people who are actually in the Discord who are, in fact, emergency responders. We have, you're going to go with Grandpa's. We have Blue Ice Gaming, who
Hello.
was a former EMT, is that correct? And a firefighter.
Yes.
Okay. Um, and we also have Matthew Gould, if I may say that correct, if I said that
Yep,
correctly, who is a firefighter,
I'm a
and you're an EMT, is that correct?
I'm a external firefighter, along with the fire police, and also a in the rescue squad, um, tail of things as well. So basically, I am one of the people who will come for any kind of medical call, and I
Mm-hmm.
run from inside the house to the rig, grab what they need, and take it back into them at any given point in time.
Okay.
Whether it be the
All right.
stretcher,
Cool. Cool.
um, be more gauze, um, a band aid, uh, a neck brace, backboard, stair chair, any of that are the necessary needs that we need for um, a call. I'll be the one who basically runs out and grabs and does.
Nice. Nice.
If I may say something,
Yes.
Matthew, you are not streaming.
I am too, sir.
I cannot find it.
You may want to refresh your page because I just made it public.
I have. I
Okay.
refreshed it the whole entire time.
Stand by then. Let me figure out what's going on and why it's not showing. Um, Everyone on my side, I will be right back. Stand by.
But you could be have been there for quite some time, and you could still make mistakes. So
Oh yeah.
it
Oh,
it doesn't really matter. But I just want to say hello to Taz. How you doing? And welcome to the stream. Hello to you, CBW. Welcome to the stream. I see that you said you are a firefighter, a EMT as well. You're a former firefighter, EMT, which is absolutely great. So, I mean, if you have anything you want to say, CBW, if you have any questions, you're more than welcome to basically, say anything that you want. If you want to tell your past experiences or anything like that, you're more than welcome. Um, but yeah, anybody who wants, and hello Zeno, how are you? Welcome.
Hello to everyone on my side. If you guys are seeing this, hello and welcome. Um, it's showing that I am live at this time again. Um, let me go ahead and try to see if I can get a link for you guys. I just want to go fast just say hello to everyone. Tonight we're going to be touching upon the rookie mistakes that you can make, or any kind of mistakes, throughout a time of being on the service, or in Grandpa Ice's way of saying it, being just a part of the team, and that, being retired, and that he can put his 2 cents into it. We will be also go ahead and showing the give me 1 second here, guys. I'm trying to quickly get a link out to people. It will also be showing on what we all know, and where we obviously could have fixed and done better. That is the main thing about, rookie mistakes, is that you can obviously make mistakes and, learn from them. And we're also going to go ahead and just touch upon last week's schedule, not schedule, but last week's discussion as well, with the, oh shoot. Give me a second because I'm drawing a blank for some odd reason. What to expect your rookie year as in the fire service as well. Now I can talk firsthand, because I am a rookie. I am a probationary fireman. At this time, I can actually personally say, yes, I am a rookie. I hate to admit to it, but it is what it is. I'm not gonna say anything bad about it. We are also live here on YouTube, as well, on the Emergency Responder Break Room and Lounge channel. Anyone is more than welcome to kind of come over here. We do have a Discord link down in the description. So if you want to join up and jump here right here in the voice channel with us, I'm sure that we can make that happen with no issues.
You're still not live, man. Not that I can find.
It says that I am.
Send me the link to your.
I just sent it to you over Discord.
Okay.
As I was saying, sorry guys. So, just some of the rookie mistakes that I know I've made personally. Maybe CBW can kind of relate to this as well. Is I've done a what they call go to the scene after getting toned out, because it was right down the road from me, well, from the firehouse. I was stupid, and it was my first call, so I went to the hall, got my gear, and went right straight to the scene, because they already had the medical team already out, so I just went right straight to the scene. I messed up. I shouldn't have done it. I'll admit to it.
Even Taz says he can't even find it.
You need to check. Is it public, Matt?
Yes, it is.
Are you sure?
Yes.
Okay. Well, let me check and make sure. Okay, it's coming up for me. So.
The channel coming up, but
Yeah.
I can't find his stream in it.
You can't find the stream unless he's. Hold on a minute. Here, let me send you something nice.
I
Yes,
messed
where
up
are
somehow.
you?
It says public
Okay.
on my side.
All right, there you go. Try that one.
It says 2 people watching.
Yeah, when Matthew sent it to me, I went to it, but as for finding it itself, no,
Mm.
it ain't coming up.
It should be listed as podcast in today's date.
See. I'm glad to see a new FFEMT signing up.
Oh yes,
Well,
it's
and
fun.
I think, to be honest, I think that they don't get enough credit. Firefighters don't. I don't think the EMT doesn't. Police officers don't. They don't really get enough credit because all those particular jobs that you do. I mean, if you do get hired for those jobs, they are great jobs to do because you got the firefighters who basically will help people put out fires. You got the ambulance crew who basically help you, from going from your house to the hospital. You have police who will be there to protect you.
Yep.
So those three, they don't get enough credit. It's kind of like the military. The military doesn't get enough credit either. I mean, for everything that they've done, for us or for anybody in the whole world, any type of military. I mean, they don't get enough credit because they do an awesome job. I mean, we're still here, we're still alive. Hopefully in the future we'll still be there. But I mean, it's the way the world is. But it's a scary world. But hey, I'm glad that to see people who are out there, protecting it, helping people, which is basically what
What we need.
that's, yeah, exactly. That's exactly what we need.
Um, and by the way, CBW, welcome. Go ahead and send me a direct message. To let me know. Roughly. Whereabouts you are for like fire service. Are you a external or internal? Let me know so I can put the proper tags on you. Um,
Hello, Rabbit Rob. How are you? Welcome.
yes. Puppy, no. Back off. You know what? Just
But
like
yeah, welcome to everybody to the podcast. I do appreciate everybody coming in. If you do like this,
let us
this
know.
is kind of like a one-time thing that I'm doing. I may do it again, but who knows? I've had basic military training would be worse to go and be in action that I was training for.
Oh wow,
Yeah,
Taz.
I think a lot of people, especially military, if they, you know, if they are called out, but there are a lot of people who, oh my gosh, is that
Amber
coming?
Alert.
Oh, the, but I mean, for people in the military who basically have to go out, they, they get called, I mean, then there's certain people who will volunteer, if they're in the military. So I think a lot of people are more or less, some of them are scared to go, some of them not scared. So, it's kind of 50-50 with that. Another Amber Alert. So, what is it, girl or boy that's missing this time?
I don't know.
Zeno says you're rich, and he says you have a nice house.
That's just background.
um,
Sorry, Taz. That was off my phone.
Yeah, that was a
Amber Alert.
Amber Alert that we get when a child goes missing. Well, I guess they do it for adults too and senior citizens, right?
Yep.
That's what I thought.
But more or less for child.
For children. And CBW agrees with Zeno. You have a nice house. Um,
But anyways, guys, so that's my experience. My rookie mistake so far. And I've only been in for maybe about, I don't know, 6 months roughly.
so, Ice, what kind of training have you had? Because I know you were a former EMT and you were a former firefighter.
Well, I was a EMT. I was firefighter, which was both interior, exterior, and pump control. I was also trained in helicopter evac. I was also trained in hazmat, first responder. Basically, you name it, I've been in it.
And how many of the, when you were a firefighter, uh, how many house fires did you actually have?
Uh,
Or
you
did
know
you?
how long ago that been? I've been in
Well, since Matt has muted himself, we have to talk about something.
there.
Hmm.
I would say at least a couple thousand house fires.
Yeah. Well, I'm assuming that since you're still alive, you didn't get injured in any of those, but you could have.
Oh, I've been injured, yeah, but you know,
But you survived.
yeah, I'm still breathing. At least I hope I am.
I mean, since this, I mean, it's kind of off topic. I could talk about my dad, but I mean, he really wasn't a firefighter. He was an EMT. He was more or less a military. He was in Vietnam. Um, he served over there. I forgot how long. I don't think it was too long that he served, but yeah, he was there. He went to Vietnam. My Both my grandfathers were in World War II. One of them actually went overseas to the war. The other one actually stayed here in the States.
Oh, he was calm.
Communication
Yeah,
type. Yeah,
comms.
he did that. Getting injury is not a death sentence.
No, but it could end up being a death sentence.
Well, you're right about that, Taz. But yeah,
Thank
yeah.
you.
I mean,
Sorry about that.
yeah, no problem.
Was trying to quickly fix something on my tabs.
But yeah, as I was saying, yeah, one of my grandfathers went overseas during World War II, and the other one stayed here. And then, of course, my dad, he was in Vietnam. So, but yeah, I don't really have anybody that was ever an EMT or a firefighter that I know of. I mean, it could have been my ancestors. Who knows?
Yeah, I was in that service from basically mid '80s to mid '90s.
So you was a young one then.
Yeah,
You
I
was a
was still
baby.
in high school doing it.
You were a baby chicken. So, Matt, why don't you tell the viewers a little bit about yourself, a little bit about what you do as
um,
far as firefighting or EMT.
well, as I said before, I'm an external firefighter. I'm actually going through my BFO, which is the Firefighter 1 class, which is the basic external firefighting operations course, starting at the end of this month. We, uh, basically, we're responsible to make sure that the guys that are going inside the house have water. Um, to, if we don't, obviously, if we can't establish water, obviously, we're going to lose the house.
He's a gopher.
I run and do basically everything, no matter what. Um, she tells me what to do. I just go ahead and do the best I can. Luckily, there hasn't been any real bad scenes I've been on in my career so far. I'm sure that they will come.
Okay,
But
Matthew, I got one question for you.
oh jeez, Yes, sir.
Did you ever find the hose carrier?
Yeah, that's me, sir.
Uh,
Smart Alec. Um.
Uh,
Anyways.
Anybody been around Firehouse would know that's one of the major jokes that they pull on rookies.
Oh,
Is somebody to tell them go get the hose carrier off the truck.
but anyways. Science. um, and like we had the topic last week, for those of us that weren't present or could not hear the stream last week, um, we did have a topic about what to expect your rookie year. At least in my area, the main things to expect is having to go
Fire.
through all your classes, like your BFO and IFO. Um, they try to get you to get through all of them.
Make sure that you say the acronym. You tell them what it stands for, because there are some here that don't know what IFO or BFO is.
IFO is the internal interior training.
Interior fire operation, what
Yeah.
it is.
And then the BFO is the basic external operations. So we have, obviously both hand in hand between the two of them. We all can do each other's jobs, with the same amount of training. We try to treat each other as if we're all, one. I haven't been on any, real scenes yet, just due to the fact of not really trained. I'm, like I said before, I'm going through my basic external fighting class at the end of this month. It starts the 31st. So we may not have a podcast for a little while, guys.
Oh, no problem.
Just because of the fact that I'm the main person that puts these on. If someone else wants to kind of take the reins for a little while, we can talk about that after stream. But
CBW, you exploding microwave again.
I think Idaho is doing that. And hello, Idaho. Welcome to the stream. I'm sorry I couldn't actually tell you when you first came in because I didn't want to interrupt Matthew. But yes, Idaho he's an expert at blowing up microwaves. So he said he likes to put tin foil in them and just, watch them go. He hasn't blown up his house yet, so.
Yeah, you might get a call for that, Matt.
oh jeez, that's if he's in my district.
He's overseas, Ice. How the heck is Matthew supposed to get over there?
He can click his little ruby slippers 3 times and say, on the way over there, on the way over there.
Jesus Christ.
Oh my goodness.
But basically, the main things that you gotta be looking out for is obviously trying to prove yourself to your department. I know for at least up in my area, it's a year probation period. No matter what. We do.
Usually you're probation on any type of rookie or probie status.
Well, I don't know on how some areas do it, so that's why I said at least up here, that's how it is.
Oh, so he likes to break stuff too. Oh, so not only does he like to explode microwaves, but he likes to break stuff. Are you sure that your house is still like standing instead of like in crumbles right now. Hmm.
um,
Uh,
I don't know if anyone is watching on my side or not, but
I got your chat up.
if
Only 2 people over there.
okay, well, hello to the 2 people. If you guys watching, thank you for coming and watching and hanging out, guys. Um, we're just kind of doing a small little live. It probably won't be 2 hours, unless obviously someone here in chat has questions or would like to join up and talk about their experience. Be more than welcome to. Isn't that
Really?
like CBW? We learn how to break things very, very easily.
I'm moving around England. Oh, so you move around all. So you do break the house then? Oh, okay. Hmm. So you're the one who admitted to that. Man.
um,
But yeah, if anybody in my chat has any questions about you know about the podcast tonight, if you do like it, and you want to see more, please let me know in the stream, or if anybody who happens to watch this video later on, please leave me a comment saying, yeah, I want more of this. Just let me know, and I'll do it again. So I mean,
okay.
this is kind of a last minute thing. So
Yeah, it wasn't fully developed just completely.
but
We're working out the kinks. We started this about 3 weeks ago. What'd you guys say?
Yeah.
yeah.
About 3 weeks ago, 3 to 4 weeks ago, we started doing podcasts. Just to kind of humanize the badge a little bit. To not just bring awareness to first responders, but also to let other civilians know too that if you guys have any questions, you know, come on in. We're more than willing to assist you. We're more than happy to be there for you guys.
I appreciate that, CBW. I definitely will. If I have any questions, I'll ask. And CBW, if you or anybody who is a moderator in my channel, if you guys want to put links up, you are more than welcome to. Of anybody else, I know Blue Ice has basically put for the Discord for emergency broadcasting. Good God, emergency
Zeno?
responders.
Mm.
So anybody who wants to join up, they are free. They are free to do so. Is that correct, Matthew?
Absolutely. Anyone and everyone.
No. So
It's welcome
anybody,
to everyone.
so anybody who wants to basically, join up to the Discord, you can. You're more than welcome. If you want to jump into voice, of course, I can give you the link to this stream so you can actually be on it if you want to. But yeah,
Um, One of the other things to be, expecting you look a year, at least from what I've experienced, is being told that you have to go down and like wash all the trucks every week. There's a weekly schedule that you have to follow and washing the trucks.
well, thank you.
Taz, we estimate about an hour. That's at least where we like to be. But sometimes streams don't last no hour.
This is where the cool kids hang out. Of course. Hello, Nuclear. How are you? Welcome.
Hello, Nuclear.
Uh, uh, to answer the question, I have no idea how long it lasts. It could be short, could be long. Who knows?
We usually try to shoot for about 2 hours. If everything goes okay on Matthew's side.
Yeah, shush. Sometimes it doesn't go as planned. some things just decide to mess up on me at random times, just because of the fact that it's OBS.
Are you over 40, Rob? Really? Are you in your 50s or 60s? Be honest. The only, well, let's see. Zeno is under 40. That Idaho, he's under 40. I don't know about Taz, how old he is. I know Matthew's under 40. Oh, you're 47.
I'm
Oh,
still the oldest one around here.
you are the oldest one.
Yes, Grandpa Ice, we all understand that.
Matthew, take this and show where the sun don't shine.
Take what? I didn't see that. Sorry.
Take my pinky and shove it where the sun don't shine.
Sorry, sir, but that's for you and the other half to do, not for me to do for you.
I think Taz is about 500 or so.
Well, you can take that 2.5 and shove it where the sun don't shine then. Since you like playing with hoses.
Hey now. But as I was saying before, I got cut off on another topic. We're actually here in my town, and that we are actually told that we have to go and wash a lot of the trucks and that. Even if they haven't left the hall, we have to go through and wash all the trucks periodically throughout the week. They're on a set schedule, so if someone goes in and inspects it and they're not done on the day that they're supposed to be done, you'll hear about it.
Since you rescue, do you start the ambulances as well?
Mm-hmm. I'm actually in the works of learning exactly where all the supplies is.
Good learning that one. You got a lot of stuff to learn there,
Oh yeah.
and what each piece of it goes for.
Yep.
Well, I'm not trying to get off of the topic, but and I know there are some people who are religious, some people aren't, but I'm not going to get into religion tonight, but basically, I more or less want everybody to kind of either say a prayer or have thoughts for, keep the people who are over there in Ukraine who are suffering at the moment, keep them in your thoughts, your prayers, because I'm hoping that this doesn't escalate too bad. What's going on over there? But yeah, just kind of keep everybody, keep that country in your thoughts, and hopefully everything will turn out all right. Depending on how the outcome of it. But yeah,
Penalty system inside team.
any penalty system inside what?
What you talking about there, Taz?
Penalty.
Sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off there.
Oh no, absolutely. LT. What does LT mean?
Lieutenant, I believe.
Oh, lieutenant.
I do believe.
Any prayers being? Yeah, absolutely. CBW. I'm with you on that 100%. But yeah, and definitely for the military, especially the volunteer military that we have over here, who basically has gone over there to help the people in Ukraine. So yeah, prayers for them and prayers for the people that live in Ukraine. So yeah. But anyway, get back on subject. What we were talking about with the firefighters. Oh my goodness. I
Yeah.
was asking if responders have penalties inside teams. Oh, penalized.
Mm.
Not really.
Yeah, not that I know of.
Cause everybody work together, and usually if the first responder get penalized, then the whole shit and shebang get penalized.
Oh yeah. If one person messes up, it doesn't just go on that one person. It goes on the whole fucking team. If anything goes wrong, it comes on the whole entire team.
Yeah, the only thing we see is LT.
Yeah, that's the only thing we see. Oh no, it's on. It's actually on YouTube.
Probably on YouTube
Yeah.
itself.
Cause see, since I'm doing StreamYards, you really can't see it. Rob. Oh my goodness. I think he's filling his oats tonight. Oh my goodness. Sorry, just
No, don't be sorry. It's all good.
no. We know you're joking, Rob. It's fine. No, not a problem. And we all have to have a little fun, you know.
Oh, absolutely.
I would say if his hose is on fire, he might need to call the fire department
Yeah.
to come
say
put
so.
it out. Matthew can come and put it out for you.
No, because I'm on shift tonight, so I gotta stay here in the U.S.
Talking about Ukraine, my country is close to there. We see ourselves as next target at this point. Oh dear. Well, I hope that doesn't happen, Taz. I really do. But I'll definitely say a prayer for you and your country. Yeah, because I hope that doesn't happen. I really do.
Matthew, look on the StreamYards and go to the cog and adjust your mic because Zeno's saying you are quiet.
Okay. Audio.
Makes Matt quiet on the mic. Huh.
I don't either, CB.
Check mic 1, 2.
I am an ex-Army many years ago, and my stepsister and both her daughters have been EMT/paramedics. Oh,
cool.
okay. Nice. I hear him good on this stream. Maybe Zeno needs to turn the volume up. But he is playing, what was he said? He was playing Flight Sim or something? Yeah. CB said that he could hear you.
Okay. Yeah, I don't know how to
Zeno.
mess with that.
Uh-oh. He got...
Yeah, thanks for the service there, Rob.
Yeah, absolutely, Rob. Definitely.
And
Thank
your
you for the service.
sister's same way.
Ding. But yes, that pretty much happens with Matt.
Yeah, he comes and goes. He don't know how to stay.
There you go. Are you back, sir?
I think I am.
Oh, okay.
How many more times you going to pop out?
I don't know.
You need to keep your butt sitting in one spot there, bud.
I don't know how to like this thing. Don't go there, okay? Stop.
Well, if you just sit down with one of us, we will teach you.
Whoa.
But you don't want to learn nothing.
Bullshit.
So how to run your mouth.
Ice.
I have to agree. I have to agree with you, Nuclear, on that. Absolutely, we do have his back. Taz's back.
Oh, absolutely.
Because I mean, you know, especially the people over there, even the people in Ukraine, I'd have their backs, you know, because I don't want nothing bad happening to anybody. I mean, either Chad. A short story. Rob. Thanks, but
One
not
second,
needed.
guys.
I signed up for it. Grew up real fast.
Yes, you do grow up real fast in those type of environments.
Oh yeah, when you join the military, you do.
Well, not necessarily military, but even in fire and EMS and rescue, you
Oh,
grow your ass up real quick.
oh yeah. Yep. Yep.
What did I miss with Taz?
Uh, did I miss something?
Everybody basically agreeing to Taz. What did Taz say?
Oh, I think they were agreeing for what I said. So two, nobody
Oh,
will.
okay.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Yeah, 21st century. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, I didn't even catch that. I do apologize,
I didn't
Tess.
either.
Ukraine
Yeah.
having trouble not in NATO, and we don't want to engage into World War III. No, 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 absolutely not, Tess. I don't think anybody does. Not nowadays.
Yeah.
But
Yeah,
you
but the
know,
way
we.
Putin doing, it liable to go that way.
Yup.
But unfortunately, over there in Russia, they basically have an idiot for president, and he is what you call power hungry. And I guarantee you, it will not stop with Ukraine if he ends up getting it, which I hope he doesn't. But yeah. Mm,
Do we
Well,
have to?
being a paramedic, even in late stages of your EMT life, is still a good training.
they say that when you, and I have heard this, military wise, when you go into the army and then you more or less, or military, whichever, you more or less really grow up fast there because
Yes, you do.
you more or less have to train day and night, no matter what. And it's hard for, when you first get into, especially when you first get into the military and you're doing the training stuff, it is hard for people because they're not used to that stuff. But they basically grill you, which I have seen. I've seen like documentaries on this stuff, and I've heard people, in real life. But yeah, it's very difficult. It's very difficult for people like that.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, they more or less break you down and build you back up.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
That's what
That,
basic training does.
oh yeah. Well, that's what they have to do. They have to break you down in order for them to basically they're basically starting you over.
Yup.
Cause having big ass ego in military is not going to save your life. It will
Oh,
get you killed.
oh yes, absolutely, absolutely. So that's one reason why when there is war that goes on, um, you more or less have to have each other's backs in that situation.
Yep.
Like if you are in war, you have to have the other person's back, no matter what. And yeah, I mean it's scary, it's hard, it's scary, but it's more or less, a lot of people that's what they sign up for. That's what they want. That's what they want to do. So you basically go into training. When you go into the military, and then when you go into war, yeah, they say war is a hell of a lot scarier than it is when you're instead of training. When you're training to be a soldier, and then when you finally get out into doing a war, yeah, that's where it comes down. That's what it comes down to. Is basically they are basically training you to more or less face the fires, as it were, um, and basically have each other's backs no matter what.
Now, Taz, I don't know how the military is in Lithuania, but to compare to America, so I can't really answer that question.
Um, I mean, I guess the training in the U.S. is harsh, but Lithuania, I don't really know. I've seen like documentaries of other countries training, but I, I, I don't know whether it's worse, for people overseas than it is in the states. I don't know. I don't really know how to answer that one.
And yes, CBW drill sergeants are very bossy.
Hmm.
You should know that. Your son is a drill sergeant, especially in the army.
Oh yeah.
Hmm. Hard to compare, I would say. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, in a way. Because I don't particularly know what type of training that they do overseas.
And
Um,
over here in the U.S., there are different type of military services
mhm,
as well, and they train differently.
mhm.
Yes, they
Yep.
do. Um,
Well, I guess you would call them. Well, I don't know whether you call them drill sergeants or not, but the person who basically oversees you and basically yells at the person to keep going and do this and do
That's
that.
a
And
drill sergeant.
drill sergeant. Okay, there you go. Yeah. So. Hmm.
In your training, basic training,
Barking
that's a drill
orders.
sergeant that you just described.
Hmm. My oldest son was always good at barking orders to his siblings. Uh, we were making our beds like 3 to 4 times on the first day till we fit into fit into time. Oh my gosh, 3 to 4 times a day making beds.
Hey, just out of curiosity, Wild Style,
Yes.
did anything come in on your end by chance?
What are you talking about?
We should have had a gift, I believe, that was supposed to be sent to you.
A gift that was supposed to be sent to me. I can't imagine what it could be.
I don't know, ma'am, but I know that we were talking briefly in between the administration team, and the administration team
Mm-hmm.
has kind of been so nice to do a small gift, small donation. So, you may want to go ahead and check into that.
Gee, CB, heck, you couldn't recognize your own son's voice on the video, then you need might have your son come around and bark you some orders.
Oh,
Hmm.
jeez. Um,
Well, gosh, it wouldn't have anything to do with firefighting, would it?
it could. It very well could. To be actually honest
Oh,
with you,
well, I
ma'am.
couldn't imagine what I could have gotten in as a gift.
Well,
But thank you both. Thank you everybody for the emergency responders. Thank you guys. Thank you, Ice. I
Yep.
appreciate
not a problem, guy. Wild Style.
it.
So, like I was talking with Wild Style here, as the gift that she got was the game Into the Flames that we can play here on PC. Um, my um, other community and also Blue Flame community, which is Grandpa Ice's community, um, we have came together as a team, as one, to go ahead and give a gift tonight to Wild Style to show um, the um, happily having her in our communities. She does a lot for us. Anytime that we need to talk, she's there for us. Anytime that we have a issue, she's there for us. Or just when she needs someone to talk to in general, we're there for her. So in return of all the good that she's doing for the communities, we have decided as a team to go ahead and gift her the game Into the Flames. I hope here within the next few months we'll see her maybe stream said game. But we'll see how she feels on it before we do so.
Hmm. Well, I think MREs aren't for not. They don't taste good anyway, even here in the U.S.
Actually, I'd rather have MREs than half the food that you eat now.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Interesting.
I never had them.
I've never had them either. They, I mean, you know, I know a lot of people were like saying, um, can you play the Star Spangled Banner on the grand piano?
No, no, Zeno. I wish my house did look that nice.
It is a
And
nice
yes, I
looking
wish
house.
I had a grand piano sitting behind me.
That would be nice. I'd be over at your place every day.
What? Knocking it out of tune?
No, learning to play it.
U.S. MRAs does look appetizing. Ouch. Well, thank you, Idaho. I appreciate you putting the links in.
Yep.
And if anybody else wants to put links in, who are actually moderators, my moderators, please feel free to do so.
Yes, we are live over on YouTube on an actual emergency Eastline Break Room Lounge channel. We are currently live there, along with live here on Wild Styles side. Matter of fact, Grandpa Ice, would you mind posting the link in my chat for Wild Styles live,
Yeah.
if you don't mind?
Let me get back to it. Figure out which one I'm looking at. I got like 3 different things going up here.
And Matt, you didn't want to show your pretty face tonight.
I tried to get my face to work on this lovely app thingy, but I can't figure out how to do it, so I'm not fighting with it.
Don't put Rob's channel in. Oh. Okay, CBW, why don't you go ahead and put Rob's channel in?
Oh.
Hmm.
Feel free, guys, to come on over and show the emergency break room and lounge a little bit of love. If you guys enjoy this kind of content of the podcast, this is what we do on this channel. Go ahead and subscribe to us. We do have all of our notifications on where you'll actually be posted right up on the screen of when you subscribe to the channel. And I really hope that you all are having a wonderful day. I'm really hoping you guys are staying safe out there. And if you guys have any questions or need any kind of help, whether it be about fire, EMS, police, military, tow operations, it doesn't honestly matter what the topic can be. Let us know. We're more than willing to help you guys out, even if it's something to do with like PTSD. I'm talking on behalf of myself, at least. I'm sure about my other team. As upper staff members, we'll be more than willing to sit down and talk with you guys, and help you guys through the dark times.
Well, actually, you can't give a warning to CBW because he's a mod.
Really wild style.
Yeah.
Sending my love. And if I miss you guys' chat over in my actual chat, just stand by. I will be with you guys very soon. I'm
Stand by where?
Smart ass. I will be with us. I'm not only viewing my chat, but I'm also viewing Wild Styles chat, so I kind of can correspond with both chats and be able to talk to you as much as I can, and answer as many questions as possible. We do have 3 owners for the community. Normally the 3 owners don't kind of pop in unless it's something urgent. If I'm not available, they'll jump in and assist at any given time. But they don't like jumping in when we do podcasts too many times. At least from what I've seen. One of the owners was supposed to be here tonight, but one of the other owners was supposed to be here, and they decided not to show up.
I'm glad you're not actually showing your face right now, Matt.
Yeah, I'm showing it in Discord. You want to see
Yeah,
it?
I know. I could see you lighting that cigarette and smoking it, my dear. Oh, man.
But anyways,
Are you
what
going
are
to
the
smoke weed
questions?
next?
No, fuck no. I get tested. I can't do that shit.
Why not? It's supposed to relax you, man.
Because again, I get tested at
Oh,
random.
yeah, that's right. I forgot.
Yeah.
Mm. Well, trust me, I've never smoked
I've never tried
marijuana.
it myself either, and I
I
don't have
have
plan to.
actually, I have actually smoked cigarettes before, but I actually quit because the reason I did because my mom ended up having a heart attack because she smoked for so long, and I was just like, yeah, don't really want to go through that having a heart attack with the smoking, so I was like, yep, I'm quitting. Smoking is bad for you. Mm.
So, I'm gonna die at some point. Might as well help it.
How old are you? And you want to die young? What's that? That was a song.
I'm
Only
only
the good
25.
die. Only the good die young, or something like that. Ice.
Yeah.
I'm
Yeah.
only 25.
Well, next time you go to the fire and you want to die, just pull your mask off in it and
I
just
don't
take
wear
a
a
real
mask.
big inhale.
I don't wear a mask, so
Well, just take your little sorry ass up in the fire in the
no,
smoke filled room and take a big inhale. And
no, sir.
Can I post a
that's
link
basically what you're
for
doing with that
myself?
cigarette.
Yeah, I mean you're a moderator. You can do it absolutely. One piece of advice I can give is if you work hard, keep your nose clean. There is nothing you can't achieve, and no career you can't have, especially with the worker shortage we have right now. Well, you're absolutely right about that.
Yep.
Nuclear.
Absolutely.
Um, a lot of people I've actually seen this on the news and talking about people who basically up and just quit their jobs. You
Yup.
know, so
They wanted to
yeah,
go on
absolutely.
that whole unemployment thing for the corona,
Mm-hmm.
and now that they don't have the relief benefit, now they're having issues trying to find a job again.
Hmm.
Oh shoot.
Are we actually going to see you blow up microwaves in the near future? I'm very curious about that. 2 a.m. here. Oh my gosh. It is late for you, Taz, isn't
It
it?
is definitely late for Taz. Wow.
Hmm. Hope we're gonna end a little early. Hmm. Oh, so you are gonna do some explosive microwaves. Excellent, my friend. I'll definitely see it then. Hmm.
Um. Let's give me one second, guys. Sorry.
This thing turns ugly. Make sure you get some good
Debriefing.
debriefing. Always talk about what bothers you to your brothers and
Clergy.
clergy.
Or
Um,
priest. Or pastor. Whatever you want to call them.
Yep. That's any time that we actually get a good call on that and something's bugging us. We do. I know at least in my firehouse, we do try to do a debriefing after a call. Mainly if it's something major.
Thank you, CBW. I appreciate that. I don't know who that was, but I don't particularly care for you coming in like that and doing this stuff. I know it was just emojis, but still. And I don't particularly care for your um, YouTube name either.
Yeah, neither do I.
So
Somebody
yeah,
already got hold of it before I did.
you can go somewhere else with that. Thank you very much. I'm not waiting for you. Sorry, wrong number.
Wrong place.
Uh, yeah, wrong place. Yeah. Well, I could say wrong number. Sorry, wrong number.
Oh,
Oh my goodness.
I used to have that on as a voicemail announcement.
oh, jeez.
What that? I'm waiting for
No,
you.
no. You talking about wrong number, or
Oh.
you remember? Please leave your name and number. I will get back to you. You know what they used
Oh yeah.
to have on public addresses.
Yes. Don't be afraid to talk about what bothers you. You on a call. Don't keep it bottled up inside. Well, I mean that is correct,
Yeah.
CB, but and that is not only for people who are firefighters or EMTs, but definitely in the military, you know, because they see some pretty bad things.
Oh,
Um,
yes.
but yeah, because like I was talking about with my dad, he did fight in Vietnam, and he somewhat talked about it, but he didn't really talk about it. But there were a lot of people who didn't because they were so traumatized by what they saw over there, and so yeah, it's just to me, I think that was a war that never should have taken place. Explosives. He got some dynamite on his channel. And Firefighter is next. Is the next channel. Hmm. He likes that kind. Aha. The emotional side can ruin a lot of great firefighters and EMTs. And remember, confidentially. Yep.
Yes. Oh, yes. That that gets drilled into you like day one. In my department. Anything that happens like on any call or any call that does come out, even if you're not one of the ones that respond, um, but any call, period, we're not allowed to talk about. Neither to families or to our friends. Like we're not allowed to talk about that kind of thing. I know it's all confidential, and if we are in need of help, we got people within the hall that are willing to actually sit down and help with people that need the help. Um,
Yeah. Well, I just sent you what I used to have on my as a voicemail.
I was lucky on my wife's one. I was lucky. I was lucky one. My wife is an EMT that was on every one of my calls. Oh,
nice.
nice.
Um, I'm looking into possibly after my probationary period is up, learning on how to be a pump operator and a driver. Um, that's kind of where I want to be I want to be able to be a driver because we don't have enough drivers in my department currently. But I am looking into hopefully going that route when I get out of probationary status.
Good luck for you.
Oh yeah, it's gonna be rough. Between having to go through my basic external firefighting operations, then the rescue squad training, and then the what is it called? The fire police. I have a lot of training ahead of me for the next at least rest of this year.
But don't feel your plate too full at once.
Well, that's why I'm going to wait until after I get off from probation and stuff. It's because I want to see on if I even can make it on the department full time beforehand, and then if I do, then I'll go further into trainings. But for right now, I kind of am thinking staying where I'm at because I'm comfortable.
I can tell you guys one thing: you get a lot of static shock while working at a plastic parts factory.
Of course you will.
Wow.
Yeah,
I
I
just
would
remember
assume
police
so.
officer wish they were firefighters. Yeah, I'm sure they do.
We haven't had any issues with that yet, CBW. And I know exactly what you're talking about, that arch rival between the police departments and firemen. I know exactly what you're talking about with that one.
Yeah, one get burned, one get shot. Then the paramedics have to come in and patch both of them up.
Attention, there has been a fire truck rolled over. Don't worry, everyone is safe. It was Matt doing his truck training.
Zeno,
Mm.
shush.
No, Zeno, what it is, he going to start down the road and got to unhook the supply line.
Oh, like you do?
No, I'll make sure the supply line is unhooked.
Oh, you should.
Yes.
Mm.
You ain't never seen me take care of my trucks.
Attention, see no warning one. Mm. Mm. We were pretty lucky here in our area. Low enforcement's was awesome to work with. Law enforcement, well, awesome. Low enforcement. I can't read apparently.
They might be low enforcement.
Law enforcement was awesome to work with. Oh my goodness. Mm. So the other two owners of the Discord that you said, are they firefighters as well?
Yes. One's a interior fireman.
Mm-hmm.
And the other one is a in the juniors.
Attention, Matt forgot to wheel Chuck the wheels. Well, damn, there goes the ladder truck. Ha ha ha. Down the hill it goes. Oh my gosh. Warning two. Ha ha ha. Going back to the age question, I feel being youngest one here in chat.
You
And
might be.
Well,
and
you
how-
might be. So
And how old are you, Taz, if you don't mind me asking?
but yeah, all the owners right now are all
Oh, you're 26. Oh, okay. Nice. Yeah.
Matthew is 13, so he got you beat.
Ice.
Matthew?
Haha, I'm
No.
younger. Well, I think Idaho is actually in college, if I'm not mistaken. So he's 17. And you're 18. Is how old he is. So he is he is the youngest.
I am
No,
not.
Matthew is.
I am not no freaking 13. So
Uh,
Now he's what? He's in his 20s, going on 2 or something.
no, I
about
am.
that.
I'm 25.
So you're 25.
Okay, 25 going on 2.
Too. Still baby face. Oh my goodness.
Feel free, guys. Anyone that is watching, feel free to jump in the voice channel with us. In the Discord. We're all in the Discord. If I have to, I'll mute myself on this StreamYard to talk with you guys with no issues. I don't mind doing so, just in this way we can still have a decent conversation, guys. We're all in the event channel of the Discord, and it's open to everyone who wants to join.
Decent conversation.
I'm still baby face, baby skin. Matt is a shiner, where his job is to make trucks red and shine.
Yeah, basically.
We're
That's basically what I
lucky
do.
you can read. Oh, so you paint the fire trucks then? Is that what you're saying?
Not really paint them, but make them at least look decent.
He has to wash all the fire engines.
Yes, I
So
wash
did you
them.
use your fire hose for that, Matthew?
No, we have a different kind of hose for that. So we're not like you and want to use the fire hose for every little thing.
Hey, you get a lot of water there with fire hose.
Yes, but that means I would have to refill the fire truck.
No,
And
yeah,
I'm
you
not
hook it
doing
to
that.
the hydrant.
Well, from washing a truck, you don't want to put it to the hydrant. Smarty pants.
Did you seriously just go there, Ice?
Yep.
What'd you do now, Ice?
He didn't catch it.
He
Did he?
didn't know. He did not catch it. No, he did not.
I wasn't
said-
even-
He said that you use your own hose.
No,
You
Ice.
get it?
Ice. Oh my god.
Refreshing to jump on stream other than Farm Sim.
And yes, we do have a bunch of good laughs here.
Oh yes. We pick on each other nonstop. Don't worry, guys.
Hey, everyone, Matt is good at shining and making you red. Ha ha.
He don't make me red.
So, you know,
I make him red.
shut up. Ice,
Matto?
shut up.
No.
God.
I don't know about anybody else in the chat, but don't they sound like a married couple?
Well, you always say that, so.
Yeah. There's
Well-
nothing new with that.
And well, no, because CB's the one that said that me and Ice sounded like a married couple on one of my
Anybody I
streams.
talk to sound like a married couple.
Heck, we freaking bicker back and forth all the time. I think a little more than what we probably should, Ice.
Oh, really?
Yes, Ice.
You going back and forth more than what you're supposed to?
God, Ice.
They do too. Yeah, a perfect one.
Oh god.
Sorry, Matthew's not my type.
Oh man.
That's at least what he says on stream.
Matthew, why don't you go and play with Pamela Henderson like you normally do?
Nope, I don't do that shit. Sorry.
Yeah, you do.
The
Nope.
embarrassing thing is that I don't remember how I found Wild. And found Wild, and when I subbed, I don't know who came into the.
Ah,
Oh, okay, it's Ado or
hello.
Ohio. It's
Hello.
Ohio.
Hello.
Welcome. Just give us just a moment. I'll get you the link here. If you want to join up in voice.
Maybe Matt is a Jedi and Ice is his master. Oh my goodness. Uh-oh, he left. Oh
Right when I get ready to post the link.
no. Taz, she used to be under Southern Lady 76. I did. And then I changed my name. Well, I actually got rid of that account. And the account that I have now is another one. So I have no idea how he's up to me. Oh my goodness. Well, you can still send him the link, Ice, in case he decides to jump back in.
I already did.
Send the young one a refreshing cold invite, please. Uh,
Who's over here? Two people do we actually have watching?
oh, yeah, that makes sense. Wait, you're the Southern Lady? I am. I used to be. I used to be Southern Lady, and then I just decided to change my name. I wanted a fresh start.
Hey, Ado, the link I'm going to send you is for the StreamYard. Here, if you want to join us in live chat.
Oh, I'm shocked.
What?
I have not dropped any of the frames at all.
Oh, that's a good thing. Maybe you ought to start using StreamYards instead of using OBS. I missed that change. Hell yeah. But I had a hunch for quite a while, Wild Style. Well, you know, when I put a lady on the end of my name, you think that would have given me away. But no. Well, actually, I went into somebody's stream. I can't remember which one it was. But they thought that I was a guy. And I'm like, no, I'm female.
Yeah, I think, was that Rusty's?
No, that was Looney's.
Okay, Looney's. I
When
knew
I
it was
first,
somebody from that
when I
group.
first went into his as Wild Style, and he was like, "Welcome, sir," and I'm like, and I just laughed. I was like, "Oh my god!" And I'm like, so you really think I'm a man?" And he was like, "Yes, of course, unless you're female." And then I basically told him, "Yeah, I'm female." Hmm.
Alright, let's see.
Today's remember. Never talked to a lady about the change. Oh man. I got 6 people watching me. Thank you so much for the 6 people. I do appreciate it. If you do like it, please hit that like button. Feel free to. And if you are new, hit the subscribe button. and the emergency responders YouTube channel. Uh, I think did you post the link in the chat, Ice?
Yes, I'll get it again.
Yeah. Yeah, feel free to go over there, give them a sub, give them a like.
And that's the Discord. And here, this broadcast over there.
So yeah, anybody basically watching it, or if you guys want to go over, like I said, hit them up with a sub, hit them up with a like. Much appreciative.
Slap him
Yeah.
upside the head a few times.
Hmm. Join and sub. Well, thank you so much, CB. I do appreciate that.
Yeah, Matthew, you forced my arm to sub to it.
He forced your arm to sub to him.
Yep. He took it and twisted and told me I had sub.
So I guess he forced you to join the Discord as well, huh?
Yep.
I did not. Don't even go there, guys.
Well, Ice is the one that said that you forced him to sub to your channel, and then you forced him to join the Discord as well. So,
Well, that's a complete freaking lie.
hello, sir.
Hello.
How are you?
Hello.
Hello, CBW on my side. Welcome, welcome, welcome.
How are you? Oh,
I'm doing all right. How about yourself?
Doing pretty well.
terrible.
Oh, what's the matter, bud?
I need to use a hose for some food.
Matthew, you got a hose he can use?
No, but I'm sure you do, sir.
No, I'm not in that service right now.
Okay.
Hmm.
God.
I'm sure you have a hose that you can use, though.
Nah.
I'm bad to notice things.
We all that way, Taz.
I'm terrible when it comes to noticing things.
It depends.
And CBW, you're welcome. I'm more than willing to do, something different. And also to just bring awareness for us first responders. It's not just about myself. It's about all first responders. I support everyone. Everyone is equal. At least in my book, I see everyone as equal. So, don't ever be afraid to, jump in, say hello, and that. If you ever see any of us in the lounge, or if you just, can't jump in a voice channel, but you can say something in general chat, say hello. We're more than willing to, sit down and talk with anyone. Basically, at least I know I am. I also am more than willing to assist anyone else in that sense as well, if anyone needs any kind of help.
Yeah, she got rid of it, Taz. That's the reason it disappeared off your list.
Southern channel was gone all of a sudden. Didn't know why. Yeah, I just more or less just kind of let it go. I deleted the channel because I just wanted to try something new. I mean, yeah, I do farm sim and stuff, but I want to do other stuff aside from farm sim.
Yeah, can we put a FS22 copy in a microwave and explode it.
Uh, well, she don't really have a Discord channel. She's usually in mine.
No, I don't have a Discord because I more or less don't really. I'm not really on Discord that much, so yeah, I was on Discord for a while, but I just, like I'm not, since I'm not on there, it's like not much point in me being on Discord. But I mean, I'm in a few channels. I just don't have my own. I probably should put a channel up, a Discord channel up, and then
What,
at
call
least
it
I
Farm
could.
Sim?
No, we can call it exploding microwaves.
Call it
Yeah,
Farm Sim on the wild side.
2.0.
Uh, exploding microwaves 2.0 on the wild side. There you go. There you go. That's a perfect title for that.
Yeah. What not to do?
Exactly what not to do. No, no, what to do. No, not no. It's what to do.
The English version will be what to do.
Exactly.
Oh,
Hmm.
jeez.
And how do you explode your microwaves, wild child?
Not really exploding them. I just more or less pick them up and throw them out the window.
Interesting.
I was kind of upset to see your channel gone without any notice, if to be honest. Yeah, well, like I said, I just wanted a fresh start. That's all. I actually pretty much like the channel that I have now because I could pretty much do what I want to do. I think I was more or less kind of, I guess you'd say peer pressured. Because a lot of people, it's like so many people. That's all that they wanted to see, and I think the only reason that they actually subbed to my channel was because I played Farm Sim, and that was it. And I did like to play other games, but it's like they didn't really enjoy it, and they only enjoyed seeing Farm Sims, so that's pretty much why I kind of just gave it up because I was just like I actually got burned out with doing Farm Sim, so I was just like, you know, I'll just end that channel and then start another one. I'm glad I shared a Discord and Chelsea and Forms too. I'm not always on, but usually one of us are. I think I remember you saying that you had a Discord channel, CV, but I didn't know whether you actually had one or not.
I do have one, but it's absolutely dead at the moment.
That's how this Discord is right now too. Without the podcasts being announced every week, it's basically a dead server kind of. But again, it is kind of a beginning stage too. We didn't start this until almost like 3 weeks ago. So
Problem's the ghost town has a bit of straw just rolling along the ground. And a bit of sand just moving along.
yeah. So what other questions do you guys have? Like, let's go ahead and kind of start sending questions out, guys. Besides Grandpa Ice.
Oh,
Yes. Because I already found the hose personnel, so
who you?
yeah. And you.
Not me.
Mm-hmm.
No, you.
I messed up. I'm trying to type and look at what's going on my OBS system because it's messing up.
Oh my goodness.
So I was trying to look at that and also read on what I was typing. Okay. Let's try this one more time.
My question is, what size of city
Um,
or district are you in, Matt?
well, I go by township up here, and I deal with about 3 different towns in total. I go from my exact town to 2 other towns that are neighboring, right next door to me, where we can respond within just a few minutes. It doesn't take us long normally to get a crew, but again, it does kind of depend on what the call is too, on what all we have to respond with.
There your question, Matt.
So 300 then.
Um, that
Make
I
sure you
don't.
read the question as well, where
Um,
everybody know what you're talking about.
why does rescue have a green strip on them? That I don't honestly know. Um, for other rescues, we don't have that.
You should,
It does not.
because the green strips is usually denoted as volunteer.
Yeah, it does not have one.
I've got a bit of a question for Kentucky over there. So, what's the best method for stopping a explosive microwave?
What's the best way of stopping an explosive microwave?
Yeah.
Hmm. Well, I don't really think you can unless you take a pitchfork and just kind of stick it in there and throw it out the window.
Okay.
What would your best method be of getting rid of a explosive microwave?
Just letting it explode.
Just letting
Call
it
the bomb
explode?
squad.
Yeah, other rescue does not have anything that's green on it. So that's my apology, guys, on that one.
What type of science and lights do you normally run? Since I know that every state's have different laws. What?
Well, if you're talking on like a POV vehicle, we're not allowed to run any sirens just as a normal fireman. Chiefs are able to. I don't know exactly what kind of sirens we use on the trucks. I know we do have a Q siren and a whale.
You had to, again, I say you probably have a whale and maybe a Yelp.
Yeah. But I'm not 100% sure on what kind of sirens we run.
Do y'all have a manual on yours?
I think so. I haven't looked really much on the inside and in the front of the cabs much to know what all we have for siren wise. I know we have a queue on all of the fire trucks. A manual. Yeah, we have a manual and a well. I know those are the only 3 things I know that we have. That's what we mostly use within my department when we were responding to a call.
How many calls a day do y'all usually end up having?
So far this year, we've been averaging about 4 calls per day. Um, Last year alone, we had 1,006 calls total that we responded to. Um, that's just in my uh, that were logged. Um, there probably a lot more than that due to the fact of people not going down to the hall or people just forgetting to sign the book or whatever the case may have been. We had just about 1,006 calls last year.
And how many people at a time go into a burning building?
It depends on the type of fire.
Yeah,
Well, if somebody is basically has the the fire hose and they are spraying it, how many other people have to hold on to that fire hose while the person is actually trying to put the fire out?
at
There's
least
usually
two.
one man hose.
It's
Yeah,
a one man. Okay, so there's never two people that hold it.
Now there are two different sizes of hoses.
Hmm.
The one that you more or less see common is a one man hose, which is 2.5 inch. The Some of them call it 3 inch, some of them call it 5 inch, depending on the department.
Hmm.
But in my department, we always use the 5 inch for
Hmm.
the more intense fires, and that's a 2 man hose.
Okay.
One on the
So,
nozzle, one on the hose to help hold it.
okay, so CBW saying two in, two out.
yeah.
Oh, okay. Interesting.
Yeah, you
Does
usually have two people going in the building.
But do you have more than two people that actually go into a building? Do you have anybody else that will go into a building, burning building, or is it just two at a time that can go in there?
Well, you can have as many you want going in the building to help put it out. You can have like four hoses going in the building, and
Yeah,
that's 4 men right there.
yeah.
Then, say like if you found a victim in there, somebody unconscious or you know can't move, um, you probably have a couple guys coming in to help rescue that person.
So technically, altogether, it would be like four people if that was the situation where they basically found, if two people went in and they found somebody who was unconscious, and of course they were trying to put the fire out. So two other people would actually come in and carry the person out.
Yeah,
Okay.
while you keeping the water on them, keep them from getting burnt.
Yeah, yeah. And how long do you have, especially when you go on an emergency call, like when I'm assuming that they have like a buzzer or a bell that basically, when there's a fire and the firemen, if they're at the fire hall, they more or less have to jump in their trucks and stuff. How long do they give you to basically put on all your equipment and get in the truck?
Not at CBA.
30
They give
seconds to a
us,
minute.
yeah,
30 seconds to a minute. Okay.
Cause
I
if you
mean,
ain't ready within that minute, that truck leaving without you.
yup,
uh,
Basically, way it's set up is if the driver get in his truck before you even ready, that truck rolling.
yeah.
yup,
So basically, you have to basically be quick,
Yeah,
yes,
putting on your gear, getting in the truck.
that one a lot of firemen have their bunker gear right there at the truck.
yup,
All they have to do is just run up to the gear, take their shoes off, and slide the boots on, pull the pants up and strap them on, then grab their jacket and a helmet, and in the truck they go,
In the truck.
and finish dressing inside the truck.
yup. Finish dressing inside as you're running down the road, fully code 3.
Meaning that two people go in as two are coming out. We have a team staged outside ready for firefighter rescue. We might have 20 outside, depending on mutual aid. For us, we were volunteers, so on call 24/7. Well, I'm assuming that since you don't actually get paid to be a firefighter, which I think that they should, I'm assuming that all firefighters they are on call 24/7.
Pretty much, yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
We're on call 24/7, 7 days a week. We don't have that luxury like, normal civilians to really sit down and say, you know, oh, there's a structure fire going on, but I'm not going to do it. Because all personnel that's available, hold on one second.
Well, I'm assuming that not everybody who is at the hall or it's the fire station. I'm assuming not all of them go to a fire. That they have some people that are behind in case they have to come.
Um, Normally, at least in my area, and I know some of around the area, if you have a fully involved structure fire, you're gonna send every unit that you have
Yeah.
out that door, no matter what. So we don't. If we end up having a structure fire in my town, we'll have mutual aid come in as well. Um, we'll also have, they also have someone else come and stand by at our hall, um, to in case we do get another call while we're already out on a structure fire call.
We would go with multiple units. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Well, see, I didn't know since I'm not a firefighter, I never have been. I didn't know if like however many people were at the fire station, if they would like go in groups. Like if you take one group out, and then in case something happens to that group, the other group would be there at the hall, and then they would actually have to go and help the first group out.
No.
Yeah, you all usually go at one time.
Yeah,
Oh,
we
all
all
at one
go
time.
all at once.
Okay. Okay.
And so,
Cool.
like, if um, you're at one fire scene and another one in your district starts up and you get called for it, you get timed out for it, the chief usually will tell so and so and so to grab such and such truck and respond to that fire.
Bewood only about 30 fire calls per year. I am from a small rural town. Oh,
Oh
okay.
wow.
So, um, speaking of firefighters, fire stations, um, I know that is it a bell that goes off? Is there a buzzer that goes off when you guys have to go out?
We have a what we like to call the call to the volunteers siren.
Mm-hmm,
It's an air raid siren that sounds, that
mm-hmm,
lets us know that we have a call. If you don't have your pager on, it'll come right directly to your phone.
mm-hmm.
But we also have a pager, and I don't know on how well I can get my camera to work. But we're gonna go fast see if we can get my camera to work real quickly. Um,
You might have to shut your camera off in Discord.
my camera's off in Discord already.
Then at the bottom of your screen on StreamYard.
Yep.
Okay.
Oh, uh-oh.
Almost.
You almost had it. And about 9 a.m. EMS calls. We carried a pager at all times. And yes, dispatcher phone app. Oh, okay, cool.
Yeah, when I was in it, we didn't have nothing called e-dispatcher phone apps. We carried a pager, walkie, and usually have
There we
air
go.
horn and also electronic tone.
So I have a pager like this. Obviously you guys can tell I've already had a call for today that I haven't read. This basically makes it where we know when we have a call coming out. No matter what the call is, if it's from my department, it'll let me know. It'll sound off with our tones and also vibrate. Um, that's what I use normally. That's how I know when I have to actually run out the door. Unless I'm already at the hall for detail of like cleaning the trucks or whatever. I just listen to the scanner there, and knowing what's going on in my area.
And yes, Matt likes to lay down and show half his face and show his body at the same time.
Yeah. There's that.
Dispatcher is pretty new. Oh, I don't care if you show your face. I was just making a joke.
It's fine. I'm just simply, going back when I don't have a camera on. So I've been hitting my vape over here, so.
Now, what did Zeno just tell you a little while ago?
I
Did you not read what Zeno said? Smoking is bad for you. Now stop it.
don't care.
Well, if Zeno is still listening, I don't know what he is. You might want to smack Matt upside the head.
Yeah, fly down his house and smack him upside the head. Roof.
Yep, same here. We're automatically dispatched if we're on a alarm basis. On the second alarm base, we would also go as well.
It's automatically paged to neighborhoods, towns, automatically for any structure fire. Always knew what is going on in the county. Okay, I have another question for the firefighters. I know that you do see your fair share of fires. And of course, it actually, because I ended up actually in an accident where I flipped my car and broke my back, but there were firefighters there who actually helped me get out of the car. My question is, do firefighters not only do they go to, of course, putting out fires, do they go to accidents as well where you
Yes.
guys are?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
They are called first responders.
We're
Okay.
the ones that will come and if your vehicle's not able to be accessed, we'll make it accessible very quickly.
Not only in fire, but also in rescue, you have first responders. I think the police has a form of first responders.
Yep.
Well, as a police officer, I know that you have all different codes like Code 3 and Code 4 and Code 5. What's it like as a firefighter? Since I know that you would obviously have Code 3 and Code 2.
Well, basically, when sorry, Matt, when a fireman or EMS get their tones, they automatically go code 3, lights and sirens. They don't do no code 1 or code 2.
no.
That's only in the police.
Yeah, we automatically the second we get toned out, we're automatically thinking, lights and sirens all the way until we get to the scene. Once we get to the scene, if it's a medical call, at least in my area, we'll end up shutting all our emergency lights down if it's like at a household, or if it's on like the side of the road or something like that, we'll keep them on. Or if it's a structure fire, we'll obviously keep all of the lights on. But if it's just
Well-
like a medical call, we normally turn them off if we're at a household.
Well, where I was at, we all when say like if I was at the fire hall and responded as fireman to a medical call, I usually kept the lights on, even at the house, and 'cause I usually park the rig up on the road where the ambulance can take the driveway.
Right.
Because the ambulance is the one that need to get as close to the patient as possible.
Yep.
And the fire rig is sitting there, if they need block traffic, they can.
Yep. Yeah, we don't
But
run both a fire truck and an ambo to a medical call here. We just run just the ambulance if it's just a medical.
and also on the way we would run basically what they call code 1, which is no lights or sirens, is if we get 22'd. And we get disregarded from the call. Then we go from 33 traffic, which is emergency traffic, down to 22 traffic, which is code 1.
I was specialized in both fire and EMS, so I usually ended up in a vehicle with victims doing patient stabilization,
Yep.
while the non EMTs did extraction.
Yep.
Yep.
I've been on both sides of them doors.
Well, normally, how long does it last for a breathing apparatus or something like that?
For the CBAs,
Yeah.
well, if it's standard tank, you basically got 30 minutes of air in that tank. So basically, you can be in a smoke-filled room just for yourself for 30 minutes before you have to come out. Now, if you have to share your tank with a patient, then of course you're going to have half of that.
Same here, just ambulance, the medical calls, unless lift help was needed.
Yep.
30 minutes if.
Yeah, you have to be relaxed to maintain 30 minutes. And trust me, with SCBA, you will learn how to control your breathing. It's just like a scuba tank. You got to know how to control your breathing.
Mostly, as space officers normally have their favourite snacks is donuts. What would a firefighter have as a favourite snack?
What does firefighter have for favorite snack? Well, I can't say for the other firemen, but where I'm from, we didn't have a favorite snack. You put food in front of us, we ate it.
Yup. That's how it basically
Fighting
goes.
fires to take it out of you.
Oh yes. And like actually back to the SCBA's, one of the other owners, he can actually make a tank last anywhere between an hour to hour and a half on one tank.
Yeah, like I said, you have to know how to control your breathing to make it last longer.
Oh yes. He does an amazing job at it.
That one, when I was in fireman or fire department, and when I was part of the rescue, when we trained, we had the SCBAs on to help control our breathing. Because if you start panicking, you're going to use that air up.
Right.
So, with you training, and basically every time you train, you got SCBA on, you're going to learn how to train your breathing.
It was hard to go to my CPAP. CPAP. After using on Scuba. Is that how
SCBA.
SCBA.
Scuba is SCUBA.
I wanted a good seal.
Yeah, I know what you mean there. I used to be on CPAP which I'm supposed to still be on it, but yeah, I don't have one. Sad to say. Yeah, for people that don't understand what SCBA is, it's self-contained breathing apparatus.
Ah.
Scuba is self-contained underwater breathing apparatus.
Surprised we lasted almost 2 hours already. Holy
Yeah.
cow.
Uh-huh.
Well, when we get started and you can actually get people, understand people in Discord
Yeah.
on your stream and whatnot.
Thanks to, some help that we've had. I'll admit, I've had people help me. And I am very appreciative of it.
Yes, we played a lot of dodgeball and training to get everyone used to a workout with SCBAS.
I haven't gotten to that point yet. I've never actually been on the SCBAs before. I've asked to do it kind of privately, with like a chief, a captain, and maybe a few, close friends of mine. But I've actually never been on the SCBAs myself.
Oh, if you remain in the fire department, you will learn SCBA.
Oh yes.
And it won't be just 3-4 people there. You're going to have a whole class there. And wait, my first training on SCBA was they gave you a quarter of a tank. And they let you see how long you can stand, keep air.
Mhm.
Yeah.
And they will actually let it run completely out. And, they're going to be watching you, see, keep you from going hypoxic. But yeah, they will let the tank actually run out while you still got it on, where you know how it feels to have no air.
Wow.
Then they tell you to pop that regulator off, and then you can breathe.
Oof.
Because
Yes,
if you don't know how that feels running out of air, you don't want to be trying to run out of air in the middle of a fire.
Right.
So that's why I was trained that way, to know that feeling of having no air, can't breathe, because there ain't no air in that mask.
Yeah.
So yeah, you can't suck in, you can't blow out. You gotta hold it till you right on the verge of collapsing. Then they
Oof.
tell you release that regulator.
Oof.
Even though you are supposed to be completely geared up with SCBA in 60 seconds in real life, I did take my time. Life depends on it.
Yeah,
Oh yes.
yeah. You can. There are instances that you can take a little bit longer than a minute to be geared up. And so, like, if you're a rookie, and Matthew can vouch for this, a rookie will take longer to gear up than a normal veteran.
Yep.
And with a rookie, fire departments always have rookies or probies, and they will extend their time just a little bit for that rookie to get his stuff on before they pull the truck out.
Yep. They've done
If
it
it
to me
took-
before.
If it took me 2 minutes to put it on, that was more important.
Yeah, but CB, you got to think of it this way as well. More time you take to put that stuff on, less time a patient in the house burning will have. I understand where you're coming from on that. And yes, I agree with it, but also you got to think of it the other way too. a patient don't have the time that you would need to have all the time you want to put the stuff on.
Oh my goodness. Well, we've actually reached the 2 hour mark, guys.
We have. Holy cow.
How about that? Um, if anybody, or anybody who is watching, or any of the people who are participating in the podcast, I do have a question for everybody who is watching and who is participating. Would you like this to be a regular thing on my channel? Because I can pretty much, do any type of topic that you guys would want me to do. If you want to talk about firefighters, if you want to talk about what's going on overseas, anything maybe in your life, if you want to talk about.
You could do
Um,
options with me for
hmm,
unlimited hours. Just talk about microwave.
we could do unlimited hours talking about explosive microwaves, absolutely. So, and my question is this something that you guys would want to see on a regular basis?
I would
Yeah,
say yeah.
Okay. So we'll probably, and I know Matthew does his broadcast on Friday nights podcast. Um, I mean, I would be willing to participate in that and do a live stream with you then, and then I could do my own little podcast. Like I said, whatever topic that anybody wishes to talk about at that particular time. I think it would be fun about once a month or so to do this. Oh, okay. Thank you, Stevie. So I've gotten pretty much 4 people actually saying that they would like to see it. So I will probably continue doing this. Um, but yeah, since we hit the 2 hour mark, guys, I think it's time to wrap this stuff up. Is there anything anybody else wishes to add or ask before we shut this stream down?
yeah. That see ABC's on a fourth warning already.
Uh,
But I'm good.
Alright. Um, before Wild Style ends the stream, just want to say thank you to everyone who did, come in and join. It's nice to see the activity, guys. It's nice to meet you all. And hopefully you guys enjoyed this. It's a little bit of something different that you guys are not, going to see every day on YouTube. Um, but this is something that I've decided that we're going to do as my community is bring awareness not just to, firemen, but to all first responders, and bring up the topics of, what everyone wants to know. Um, so, with that being said, I want to say thank you to everyone that joined. And if you guys have any questions, comments, concerns, feel free to hit that link that has been posted for the Discord for the Emergency Responders Break Room and Lounge. And I will see you guys over there. I'm normally in Lounge almost every night, just trying, kind of chilling there, waiting on people to, come talk to. So, be more than willing to come hang out, guys, and I will catch you guys on the flip side. Thank you, guys.
now, now I want to give a big thank you for Ado for coming in and joining us.
Absolutely.
Yeah, thanks to everybody who participated. Thank you, Ice. Thank you, Matt. And thank you, Ohio or Idaho, for actually coming in. I do appreciate it. But yeah, thank you guys so much. This is going to be probably a regular thing that I'm going to be starting on this channel that I'm doing. Like I said, if you guys are new to this channel, please don't forget to hit the subscribe button. If you liked what you see, please hit that like button. And please go over to the emergency response breaker room, the one on YouTube. Please give them a big thumbs up.